Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Whether you've rescued a new pet or they're simply settling into a new environment, it can be difficult for animals to adjust to big changes. Here with easy ways pet parents can support a calmer, connected, and confident life together, we welcome back animal communication expert and author of Animal Chakra Healing, Joan Ranquet. It is so nice to see you.
It's great to see you. Thank you.
We're talking about starting off on the right paw with a new
Mm.
furry family member. So tell me about just recognizing how important this emotional connection is that we have with animals.
Well, I mean, obviously they're family members. I've got two sitting right here.
Oh, look at those snuggly angels over there.
Yeah, and they're probably tracking a cat somewhere. But anyway, as innocent as they look, but they really become family. I mean, they completely depend on us. We depend on them as, just our family, our source of love and joy and fun and sometimes frustration. But all of those things make up family. You wouldn't get a child or a spouse without a little frustration here and there. And so understanding that we are their world is a really important thing to take into consideration when we adopt an animal.
You bring up a great point that every relationship comes with its challenges and each one can be different. So tell me about this idea of an audition period if you do have a new animal family member in your home.
Well, animals are basically the minute that they're adopted, we have to remember they came from somewhere else. So animals are much better at adapting and kind of masking their feelings in order to figure out how to survive. So when they move into your house, they probably genuinely do love you and are excited to be with you, but they also know that they have to kind of look around and get the lay of the land quickly. And they may have come from somewhere, so there may be some grief or some feelings of, uh-oh, what did I better do well because otherwise I'll have to go somewhere else. So they really do spend a lot of time trying to second guess what it is that we want, especially if they're the type that are little pleasers. They're going to just do whatever you want until all of a sudden, about 6 months in, you're going to find the real personality might not always be so pleasing.
There you go. So wait a little time, see how things are shaping up over the long term. So, and then tell me about providing this space for everyone to adjust, especially if you already have animals in your home, if you're bringing in a new family member.
Yeah, I think that sometimes having a crate or having a time out, a space for the animal to be able to kind of just let their hair down and be able to relax and retreat. And then, again, come back in and see the other people and animals. But just giving the animal, a healthy boundary time out is a really great thing because, again, especially the pleaser types, they're going to do backflips to please us. And then, it just kind of they get wired and it wears out their adrenals and they need settle time.
Yeah, probably pretty exhausting to be so perfect all the time. Well, and then tell me
Exactly.
about setting aside this really special one on one time for bonding. And sometimes that's just playing together, but sometimes it could be training as well.
Yeah, I like to call it structured play, where it's like it's kind of training, which gives them confidence, and also it helps them really trust you and give you the opportunity to see how quickly they pick up on things. And so it's play, which all animals need, but it's also structured, so it doesn't feel like, oh, I have to do training. It's getting them to sit, maybe do a high five, even cats.
Yeah, what are some ways you can incorporate cats into the equation? Because I think some people are kind of flustered and confused by every cat feels so different.
It's funny because I sometimes forget to play with my cats. And just the other day, I was making a fire and there was a stick, and I started playing with one of my cats who's 17, and she's been following me around, expecting me to play ever since. So, just the little things. It's funny, you can get all the toys for a dog that come from like Chewy in a box, but the box will be the toy for the cat.
You just never know. Even that 17-year-old cat was ready to have a go. Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. It was really nice chatting with you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Okay, Joan's book again is Animal Chakra Healing, and we will have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.